Hi everyone, how are you doing today? Hey, I got some interesting news here. I think you'll find this very pleasing, and we're going to get into that. So let's check this out. Welcome back to my channel. It's good to have you here. We welcome everybody to Free Power. Thank you for joining us. And we're going to talk about Aptera. They're actually in New York. Wow, that is very interesting because what I'm about to show you is really going to help you see how Chris and Steve are really continuing to push the envelope to get the Aptera out in mass production. And so let's go ahead and take a look at this video. I think you'll really find this interesting. All right, let's check this out.
So there are cool cars, and then there are cool, capital C cars. I am standing next to the coolest. It's solar powered. It's called Aptera. And if you've never seen anything like it, you are not alone because I haven't either. I'm going to slide over to the man who knows all about it, Steve Rambo. Steve, this is just so unique. I've been watching people walk down the street and stop and whip their phone out. You must get a lot of that when this car is around that people are like, wow.
Wow, and they ask always, does it fly?
Because it looks like it could.
It does. It's very aerodynamic, like a plane.
What makes it so special?
What makes it look special is the fact that it's solar and so efficient, and that's because our company has one mission, and that's to make every journey powered by the sun. And to do that, vehicles need to be lightweight, aerodynamic, and have our integrated solar. So with this solar technology, in some places we can add up to 40 miles a day of free charging just from the sun. Which means most people won't have to plug it in. You'll do your daily commute and rarely, if ever, have to plug it in.
If you lived in Seattle and you owned one, or you lived in Phoenix and you owned one, there could be a little bit of a difference that with less sun, then you might need to plug it in.
That's it exactly. In really sunny locations, you're going to get more miles. And where it's less sunny, you'll get less, but you'll still have to plug it in far less, if at all, than a typical EV.
The solar panels are on the hood, trunk, and top of the car, all part of the vehicle's smart design. A feat of engineering, the look is super sleek and compact, even space age. But surprisingly, the Aptera solar car is pretty roomy. There are many ways to open the trunk.
One of the ways is we can give it a little tap.
Oh, wow.
You'll also be able to do it from your phone or with a key card.
Nice, nice.
Right now, we just have this simple mechanism. You got about 32 cubic feet of storage space.
That's a lot of space.
It's a lot. So you can put a ladder, you can see, band instruments, all your boxes from Costco.
I know.
You're not for want of any storage in this vehicle.
And
we have a tent option that actually connects to the vehicle around here. So when you go camping, you've got a nice tent. You can zip in and out. You can run the air conditioning. You can charge your stuff all from the sun.
I love it. This is so 21st century. Go camping. I mean, would you not be the talk of the campground if you pulled up in this? Okay, can we get in?
Sure.
the solar car weighs less than half of what a regular car weighs, so it requires less energy to move.
A car shaped like this, I would think, doesn't have this much room, but there's leg room. It feels good. How do I look? Do I look good?
Fabulous.
This is really interesting. So what's on this screen here? Park, reverse, neutral, drive.
We can open the trunk.
Okay.
We can do basically everything you want to do from the vehicle from here.
I like it. I like it. So it's all touchscreen. Just pop,
Yes.
pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
The idea was no buttons, as few buttons as possible. When you walk up to it, it'll detect your phone. It'll know to power up.
Oh.
And then you can either swipe your card or touch your phone to it or give it the knock and open the door. And then you just sit in, put your foot on the brake, and press drive and go.
Now, I know you may be wondering, what's the suggested retail price? Wait for it, from $35,000 to $45,000. So, how do you get one?
You go to aptera.us and you can place a reservation. It's only $100 and it's fully refundable. And we have about 50,000 reservations today.
Okay.
It's about $2 billion worth of vehicles that we've got to build.
I feel like it's the future. So high five to the future, Steve. It's
Thank you very
beautiful.
much, Crystal.
Yes,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you. Gorgeous car.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, this is awesome. You can see how excited the news anchor woman was when she first saw the Aptera. And she even brought out that she wasn't the only one, that there were several people that were passing by, pulling out their phones, making recordings of the Aptera. And why? Because it is so very different. This is such an awesome looking vehicle. It does look futuristic. It looked like the things to come for automobiles. And of course it is, with it being the first solar powered vehicle that will be on the roads very soon. So, we could see how Steve Fambro actually brought out all the wonderful points about Aptera, how you can get up to 40 miles of range if you live in a sunny climate like Arizona, and how you basically wouldn't have to plug it in at all if you drove around 40 miles a day. But of course, if you live in an area where there's not as much sun, you would basically have to plug it in. But guess what? You don't need a 220 outlet. You can just plug it in a regular 110 outlet, and it'll charge up to 150 miles overnight. So that's really awesome because the Aptera has such a small battery pack. The first vehicles they're coming out with, I think it has 4.4 kilowatt battery pack. I could be wrong, might be 4.2, but still, it's much smaller than all the EVs that are out there now. So that's also what helped makes it lightweight, and also because it's made out of carbon fiber and FMC, and there's a lot of safety features for this vehicle as well, even though it looks kind of small and it's only a two-seater. But look at all the room you get in the back. You get 32 cubic feet of space, which you can carry a lot of stuff with that amount of room. So the Aptera is really looking up, and looks like a lot of people are gaining interest in it. And I know that Steve Fambro and Chris Anthony are doing everything in their power to get this vehicle out. But anyway, we're going to end it right here. We're looking forward to the next information that's coming out from Aptera, and they are doing a lot of things. So very soon, by the beginning of next year, we ought to know what's going to happen with Aptera. But you guys take care, and if you're new here, please don't forget to hit the like and ring the bell, subscribe, so that more people can check this video out about Aptera as they continue on the rise. All right, you take care. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye.